If you don't like motivation, I don't know what to tell you.
Nike flew me out to Los Angeles to work the first ever Kobe Bryant Skills Academy. Nike brought in the top high school and college players from around the country for an intense 3-day mini camp with the best player in the world. And I know some of you follow hoops, but I don't know if everyone does. So let me paint the picture. In 2007, Kobe was the best player in the game. Michael Jordan, who everybody's heard of, had already retired, in fact, twice at that point. And LeBron James, as great as he was still climbing that mountain. In 2007, Kobe was that dude. Well, an important fact about me, I've spent my entire life in a basketball bubble. Basketball was my first identifiable passion, and I fell in love with the game at 5 or 6 years old. So I had always heard the urban legend of how insanely intense Kobe's individual workouts were. Well, now that I was on his camp staff, I figured this was my chance, and this was my shot. So at my earliest opportunity, I walked up to him and asked if I could watch one of his private workouts. He was incredibly gracious and flashed a smile and said, "Sure, man, no problem. I'm going tomorrow at 4." And I got a little bit confused because I had just got done looking through the camp schedule, and the camp schedule said the first workout with the kids was the following day at 3:30. And Kobe recognized the confused look on my face, and he quickly clarified that with a wink and said, "Yeah, that's 4 a.m." Well, as a room of high performers and high achievers, you guys realize there's not really a legitimate excuse in the world on why you can't be somewhere at 4 in the morning. At least not one that a guy like Kobe's going to accept. So I basically committed myself to being there. And I figured if I was going to be there anyway, I may as well try and leave my mark. I may as well try and impress Kobe and show him how serious of a trainer I was. So I came up with the plan to beat him to the gym. So I set my alarm for 3 a.m. And the alarm goes off, and I jump up, and I quickly get myself together, and I hop in a cab, and I get to the gym. Now, when I step out of the cab, it's 3:30 in the morning. It's pitch black outside. And yet from the parking lot, I can see that the gym light is already on. From the parking lot, I can even faintly hear a ball bouncing and sneakers squeaking. I walk in the side door, Kobe's already in a full sweat. He was going through an intense warm-up before his scheduled workout with his trainer started at 4. Now, out of professional courtesy, I didn't say anything to him, and I didn't say anything to his trainer. I just sat down to watch. And for the first 45 minutes, I was actually shocked. For the first 45 minutes, I watched the best player on the planet do the most basic footwork and offensive moves. Kobe was doing stuff that I had routinely taught to middle school age players. Now, don't get it twisted, this is Kobe Bryant. So everything he was doing was at an unparalleled level of intensity. And everything he was doing was with surgical precision. But the actual stuff he was doing was incredibly basic. Now, the whole workout lasted a couple hours, and when it was over again, I didn't say anything to him, didn't say anything to his trainer, I just quietly left. But my curiosity got the best of me. I had to know. So later that day at camp, I went up to him and said, "Kobe, I don't get it. You're the best player in the world. Why are you doing such basic drills?" And again, he was very gracious and smiled. But he said with all seriousness, "Why do you think I'm the best player in the world? Because I never get bored with the basics. I never get bored with the basics." Kobe Bryant, the best player in the game of basketball, said, "I never get bored with the basics." And as a young coach, for me, that was a
Man, that's powerful right there. And the reason I love this, and I watched this video so many times, I don't even know how many times I watched this video, but I love this video because we all have something in our life that we want to be better at, whether that's being a parent, being a husband, being a wife, real estate broker, real estate agent, an accountant, police officer, whatever you're doing in your life, forklift operator, we all strive to be better. And whatever you're doing in life, there's clues from the past showing you how to be successful, right? There's clues. History repeats itself, whether we like it or not. It repeats itself in different fashions. So like someone in Wall Street in 1920 was successful, right? Let's just say Rockefeller, right? Warren Buffett today still studies Rockefeller, even though it's 100 years ago, whatever. history repeats itself. It's just you have to take those lessons from the past and apply it to what you're doing today. And whatever that is, I hope this video inspires you guys. Today's Sunday, tomorrow's new work week. 2022 is literally around the corner. Today is August 1st. Today's August 1st. 2022 is literally around the corner. Did you accomplish your goals this year? Did you accomplish any of your goals this year? Why didn't you? Were you watching all the basketball games? Were you playing video games all the time? Were you going out every single weekend? Is your life on repeat? Until you change something in your life and fall in love with the basics again, you will never achieve your goals. I hope you guys take this video as motivation to achieve your goals, and I wish you guys all the best. Peace.